Welcome back, fellow thinkers, to Aristotle, the channel where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Today, we're exploring a skill that can transform your relationships, productivity, and peace of mind. The art of saying no. In a world that glorifies yes, Aristotle's philosophy teaches us that true freedom lies in deliberate refusal. Let's dive into his timeless advice, grounded in ethics, logic, and self-mastery. Lesson 1. Why saying no is a virtue. Aristotle argued that virtue lies in balance, much between excess and deficiency. Say yes too much, and you're a people pleaser. Say no excessively, and you're stubborn. The sweet spot? Prudent refusal. In Nicomachean Ethics, Aristotle highlights phronesis, practical wisdom, knowing when, how, and why to say no. It's not about selfishness, it's about aligning your no with eudaimonia, flourishing. Lesson 2. The logic behind no. Aristotle, the father of logic, would frame no as a syllogism. Story 1. My time and energy is finite, major premise. 2. This request conflicts with my priorities, minor premise. 3. Therefore, I must decline, conclusion. Polymaths like Aristotle curate their commitments. He studied biology, politics, and metaphysics, but not at once. Saying no to distractions let him say yes to legacy. Lesson 3. How to say no like Aristotle. Aristotle's Rhetoric teaches persuasion, useful for graceful refusals. Try these templates. 1. The virtuous no. I admire your project, but I must honor my current commitments. Balances kindness and firmness. 2. The logical no. Given my goals, this isn't the best use of my time. Appeals to reason. 3. The delayed no. Let me reflect and respond tomorrow. Avoids impulsive yes. Lesson 4. The power of no in leadership. Aristotle mentored Alexander the Great, who conquered the world, because he said no to exhaustion, excess, and short-term wins. Leaders like Steve Jobs outmirrored this. Focus is saying no. Every no is a one vote for your destiny. Lesson 5. The emotional mastery of no. Aristotle didn't just study logic. He explored the human soul and emotions. In On the Soul, he teaches that mastering desires is key to wisdom. So why is saying no so hard? Because fear and guilt often override reason. Here's Aristotle's remedy. Train your emotional responses. Just as an athlete builds muscle, you must practice refusal until it becomes habit. Start small. Decline a trivial request today to build courage for bigger ones tomorrow. Remember, every no strengthens your will. And as Aristotle said, pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Protect your focus and your best work will follow. Lesson 6. The social ethics of refusal. But what about obligations? Aristotle's Politics warns that humans are social creatures. We thrive in communities. Does saying no make you a bad friend or colleague? Not if you follow Aristotle's 3 filters. Justice. Is this request fair to both of us? Example, a co-worker dumping their work on you. Friendship. Philia. Does this deepen or drain our bond? Example, a friend guilt-tripping you into favors. The common good. Does my no harm society or preserve my ability to contribute? Example, skipping a volunteer event to finish a critical project. Aristotle believed the highest good is communal flourishing. Sometimes saying no isn't just good for you, it's good for everyone. Part 7. The Stoic Aristotelian approach to no. Aristotle's student, Theophrastus, bridged his teachings with Stoicism, a philosophy that mastered refusal. But Aristotle's approach was different. While Stoics said no to externals, Aristotle taught us to say no to distractions from our purpose. Here's the key difference. Stoic no. This doesn't control me. Aristotelian no. This doesn't serve my telos, ultimate aim. Example, declining a high-paying job that misaligns with your virtues isn't rejection. It's alignment with eudaimonia. Lesson 8. The legacy of no in modern polymathy. Aristotle was history's greatest polymath, but he didn't chase every field at once. His secret, strategic no's. Modern polymaths follow the same rule. Da Vinci said no to patrons demanding rushed art to focus on anatomy. Einstein declined presidency of Israel to keep researching relativity. From Alexander's battlefields to your inbox, the art of refusal shapes destinies. Aristotle's wisdom reminds us, no isn't rejection, it's redirection. So, what will you decline to create space for greatness? If this unlocked new clarity, hit like, subscribe to Aristotle, and share your biggest no win in the comments. Until next time, dare to choose wisely.